You're good?
Yeah.
Start with your name.
My name is Cynthia Wakanyi, but I go by my artist name Cashy. I'm a visual artist. I recently started drawing or painting last year around January, and so far this has been my 5th exhibition with Sana Art. And one thing I can say about coming to exhibitions is one gets so much exposure. You get to learn what your clients want. Sometimes you always find as an artist you struggle with, I want to draw or to paint whatever I see that's what I like. But sometimes that's not what the people or your customers adore that much. So through these interactions and exhibitions that I've been attending, I've learned to always want to paint like what your client will do, what your client would like to put in their house. Something when they come in their house, maybe at the end of the day, maybe they are depressed or they just had a bad day, they look at that painting and just feel like, at least it's good, it's not that bad of a day. So that's why I started painting. I love painting as it's a form of me expressing how I feel, and mostly I do the line art pieces. For example, this one's a glow in the dark, and yeah, so it glows in the dark. And I also do I'm still learning on how to do the female portraits. Yeah.
So you've mentioned you've been painting for a year?
Yes.
How so, ma? To where you have the confidence to come to an exhibition?
Actually,
what's that process like?
The first time I attended this Sana Art exhibition was the first 3 months I started. So this is like my new school, because I am a self-taught artist. I'm a part-time artist because I'm also a student at JQuat. So for this one, I've just been struggling between balancing art and school, but so far, I always feel like art is my escape from every surrounding. Yes.
You haven't seen no dude, I know this is like not important maybe to you, but I haven't seen no dude in campus who's a painter here.
Lady in campus who's a painter?
Yeah. I've seen, I think, 3 of you. There's no dude. The dudes who are here like OGs, so it's just you playing with the OGs, man.
I'm just trying, as the people in Kikuyu say, Niko area.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I'm just trying. Just trying to make it.
I hear you. So before the 1 year, were you into art still? Were you a visual artist before the 1 year?
No, from around the COVID period, that's when I started to discover like my talents because I started doing I'm also a makeup artist. I also do bake, I also crochet, I do a lot of stuff. So in the process of me figuring out there are some things I love doing, I also found out that I love painting. From 2020 around December, that's the first time I felt like, wow, I really want to paint, because it was a time that I was going through a very sad phase in my life, and I just wanted to express it in art form. So that's where my passion for art came.
Yeah, then you've mentioned this being your 5th exhibition.
Yes.
What about exhibitions do you think are a nice place for you to showcase your work?
Pardon?
What about exhibitions are good for you to explore your work?
This is my 5th exhibition with Sana, but I also exhibited last year around October with the National Museum. So like I would like to encourage other artists there who are also starting that just go for it, even though like you see zinaona like art yako haikai like venye unataka, there's someone out there who will appreciate whatever piece you've done, and for each and every piece there's always a buyer who's willing to buy it. Haijalishi like no matter how long it has been since it has no matter how long it has stayed since it has been bought, every painting that you draw, every piece of art that you make will always find its buyer. It does not mean not only will it be see casual, see the next day, but it will always find its buyer. So to whoever artist is out there, just go for it.
I hear you. Where do you want your art to grow into? What are you trying to master while you paint?
So far it has been really difficult to find a niche where I feel like this is now what I'm going to do. But so far for this piece, for this piece, this is my third piece doing a female portrait, and I've come to realize that I really love painting skin. For example, for this one, the skin is oil, and now the background and the hairs and the piece of cloth is acrylic. I've found myself to love painting skin because this is something that I feel like I'm always a small things make me happy. So when I paint a nose, then it appears like a real nose, I'm like, wow. When I paint lips and it appears, as in that's the joy that I always have in creating such pieces. So this being my third female portrait piece, I'd say like maybe in the near future I'd like to focus more on the female arts.
Is the painting faces anything related to you doing makeup?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's hella phenomenal. But this is nice, man. Do you do any digital?
No, I've not yet started doing any digital work. Yeah.
Because you should think of converting these after a while into digital NFTs. People are harvesting well because we can't do this digitally. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. But that's super nice though. What should people expect? Where should people find your work? And what should they expect from you moving forward?
Moving forward, they should. I'm going to just go one day at a time, growing my skills, and I'm going to each day, every new piece I release, it will really blow your mind because my imagination and creativity is just wild. So just watch out for Cashy's art pieces. You can find me on my Instagram handle at @charmy, also on Facebook at @charmy.
What is that? I wanted to ask. Where this question disappear? I'll come to me. Yeah, what's your target audience?
My target audience. So when I say the female portraits, not only do I feel like doing the portrait parts, but the female bodies as itself. So for my audience, I want to also reach an audience where I want to also draw plus size women, where in this society, being a plus size lady always feels like you're always bullied. As in, for me, when I was small, people used to call me Kadolo, and it really used to piss me off, Kabsa. So I want with any painting that I draw, I want to impact that small child, that small lady who's out there, that you can be yourself. That's why I always try to do the female portraits or female body paintings.
I hear you. Yes. That is dope, ma.
Thank you.
Any therapeutic thing this has for you? Does it calm you? What does this do for your mental?
As for art, whenever I just hold a brush and I just start painting, like I always feel like I'm in another world. So like for example, for this piece, I usually don't have the exact or final look the way I want it. So in creating a piece, it's like I'm just imagining like, wow, no, I'm just putting myself in the whole background. So for like this piece, the green and the leaves, as I was painting, this is what was in my mind.
I hear you. Who are some of your favorite painters that you look up to? Made you want to do it, or you want to become like this? Who's out there that you look at?
My favorite artists are really not from Kenya, but they also do female paintings. There is one Instagram page, it's Linda Nail Arts. There is also Nudge Paint. There is also Zola Arts Factory and Original Arts. Yeah.
Is having fun with you. That is dope, man. If I find more questions, I'll pass by here. Yeah, but that's 10 minutes of dope content.
Thank you.
Yeah.